What is up, guys? Welcome back. Week 2 Yap sessions with Mike Mann and Shimmy Rubin. Ruben, Mike?
Ruben.
Just Ruben, bro. Don't overdo it. All right. We're super excited. More news this week, trades, a lot of interesting things this week. I wasn't there, so you can tell me about it. Also, gonna have our first guest ever, special guest, special player, special guy.
I don't know about special player, but okay.
Definitely a special player. Stop hating. And we'll have him on shortly. But Mike, what happened this week in M&M basketball?
A lot happened in the game. We had first game. It was us, Mike Man versus Sam Baton. It's been there forever, that matchup. A lot happened, man. They were up by 15. Our team started complaining. We just lost composure. Ref gave us a couple calls. We battled. We hung in there. Let's go. We'll look at the stats a little.
You're gonna pull it
But
up?
I think that you saw the end result with the Sammy Shabbat buzzer beater. It could have been the greatest shot. Look, I'll always go by Mike Natkin's buzzer beater in the finals versus Sharifian when they were undefeated and
Just
they
a bigger
lost.
shot, period.
It was a bigger shot. It was the
But
best
but
moment.
tougher shot.
No way in hell was it tougher. But it was the biggest shot in M&M League history. But this shot right here could be one of the greatest shots ever witnessed.
Yeah,
Ever.
he got fouled too.
He got fouled.
The thing with Sammy is, I think like a few years ago, I could be wrong. You tell me, but I felt like because he has such a lift on his jumper, he was kind of short from three. He was always cash from mid, but the three ball was like this, that. Now he's pulling up from the parking lot with crazy lift. And he's
Uh,
not even like 6'3", 6'4". The guy is you're tall, saying you're not short, but I don't know how he does it, bro. I really don't know.
I actually never thought about that because when you get to the three, you tend to jump lower. You don't jump as high. When you get to the mid range, you get a little higher and higher. But the further you go, the lower
It's also
you jump.
his set point. I know, like for a little bit, I wanted to change my set point because I'm a little bit of a taller player, lankier. If I kind of like JY shoots from up here, right? Versus
We
other
cannot bring
players.
up JY in this conversation. It's just not allowed.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. Don't do my
He
man
he
JY wrong
he
like that.
knows why. He knows. I'm not gonna
JY
shit on
almost
him.
stole the championship from us. All right, so let's put some
He
respect. He's going
almost,
through a
yo,
slump.
he cooked
Everybody
you.
goes through a slump. Let's leave it be. But in terms of shooting form, right? Like that's like I wanted to make that change once, and I realized that every time I try to step back further and further, you can't really do it. The only person I've seen do it consistently that's a smaller stature and less strength is Sammy. That's the honest truth. I don't know.
I agree.
Crazy shot.
I think the shot he hit, if you like, we all know nobody in their right mind can make that shot, but we weren't shocked when it went in when Sammy shot it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I wasn't shocked. I was shocked because it's a crazy shot, but it's not the end of the world because he does that. He makes the craziest shots ever.
I mean, I'm looking at this box score here. We got Yitzweeder with 18, Sammy 17, Mike with 21, 7-9, 3 steals. Koski, it seems a little low on the rebounds, 8 and 3, and then Guy with 6. Calm stat line. Got the other side. You got Aton with 13, Richie with 22. Wow. Sam with a casual 9 as he always does. 15 and 7 though. You got Soli with 14. Two blocks on Sammy.
Do we accept Baton's performance week in and week out? 9 points, 8 points, 7 points.
No.
What is that? When does it break loose? When does he get back to form?
To me, he has it. Nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed at all.
Aggressiveness, you know. I think he likes to play make. He's an amazing playmaker. I think he's trying to play make too much. I think it has to start with being aggressive and scoring the basketball, and then attract. We always talk about attract two, and then dish. And I think that's got to start at the block. You know, there's going to be if you know he compares himself to or I think he's the Jewish Joker. I think people have given him that like nickname.
It's the wrong narrative. He's not. He's not even close.
But he has all those skills in terms of he can shoot the ball, he can handle, he's a good passer. So in terms of archetype, I understand you talking about straight dominance where guys 35, 15, 10.
He's scoring 10
But
points. He can't be the
I
Joker.
understand, but so it's got to like Jokic starts in the paint and then he works his way out. It doesn't start the other way. So I think that's what he needs to do. He has to take more of those fadeaways, take more hook shots around the basket, and then you'll have. And we're talking about 9 points. What's 5 layups to Sam? So if you change that stat line and it's 20, 15, and 7 instead of 9, you're not talking about him the same way.
No way in hell. I'm that's dominant Sam.
There you go. So it's
That's
5
the
layups
Sam
for Sam Baton. 5
always understood. I've always known him to be that guy, but he's just struggling to score, and he's not sure why. But he doesn't take that many shot attempts.
Ass in the paint.
I agree.
There is nobody in Eminem.
He's been hearing that for forever since he joined.
Doesn't do it. Does he do it?
He was dominant before, and he never did that.
Yeah, he did. What are you talking about? He's on the block a lot.
I guess he did it.
Now he likes to catch into top of the key, dribble handoffs.
He does. Yeah, he just likes everybody touching the ball. He wants everybody to touch the ball, and when he touches it, the game gets slower. But sometimes he slows the game down, which is a good thing. Sometimes you don't always have to play so fast.
I think he can run his offense, but like when his team needs 2 points, go get a bucket. Like that's what good captains do. So I mean, he can do it. There's no question.
You can he do it? I don't know if he can do it. He did in his past. Is he washed up?
He's not washed up.
Not washed up. He hasn't won this league in a very long time. He used to be the face of this league.
I don't know.
Let's talk about another guy. He's a rookie, but he's obviously not a rookie. Another one. I'm not talking about Weeder. I'm talking about Richie Michon. Richie last night was spectacular. He how many field goals did he hit? He had
10, I think 9.
10 field goals.
10 field goals.
10 field goals is not a joke, man.
None of them did it come in the half court? Did it come
none of them were fast break. That was just in our faces. He just literally just drove by us and we couldn't do anything about it. A lot has to do with Sam's screen and we got confused and this and that, but that's skill right there where he's just Giannis using his long legs, getting to his spot and just finishing, creating a lot of havoc.
Yeah, then, the first season I ever had in TNL was with Richie and Mark, and Richie was the closest thing to Giannis. Just
he literally underrated.
Relentless aggressiveness attacking the rim. I think with that, that scary injury that he had a few years ago, and he's making strides getting back to himself. And that's a dominant. He's been spectacular for you in TNL as well. And to see him to put up 22 points and lead his team like that, and arguably right there to win the game.
6 assists.
That is big time. I love that he's back in the league. By the way,
his body language is the body language from Richie Michon is a pleasure to watch. No joke. It's the most beautiful thing. I'm very proud of him. He killed us last night. I wish he didn't do it versus us, but if you look at the box scores, we didn't play well. They had 21 assists as a team. We had 13 assists as a team. So they outplayed us in every stat besides the scoreboard. It was just as simple as that. We wanted it at the last couple of minutes. We just fought through until Sammy hit a miraculous shot.
Sam didn't get a sub for Ray J? Where was Ray J?
No Ray J. Ray J is in China. So no Ray J, no Shimmy.
No Ray J, no?
Shimmy.
Oh, okay, fine.
We don't have you. Why should they get? That's fair.
Fair enough. Okay.
He tried to rig it a little, trying to get a 6.
So where's Sam at now? You said he's a dark horse for the. You're so funny. Last week you said they're a dark horse to make the finals. Then you spend 5 minutes shitting on him. So make up time.
I still have him as the finals appearance. He should have beat us.
And
they should have beat us last night. What?
What's their record now?
It doesn't look nice, 1-3, but. People are texting me saying, "How is Sam Baton with that type of team 1-3?" But it's a fluke. It's a fake record. Don't look at that record. I promise you, it's gonna bounce back. He even knows it himself. He's very calm, cool, and collective. He knows that's not his record.
I mean, to talk about the next matchup of the night, where you had no defense, you had 200 and 12 points combined in 40 minutes with a running clock, right? 40 minutes, 42 minutes.
42 minutes.
X put up 33. So he did listen to the pod. Shout out X. He said he was gonna go out there and play. I didn't see the way he scored 33. You can tell me about it, right? He hit
Very dominant.
threes, 11 two-pointers. So looked like a dominant game, but couldn't stop a soul. Holy shit. Everyone ate.
So watching this, looking at this box score, you would think that they just played ball like an all-star game. You know, the all-star game, you go for a layup, I go for a layup, you go for a layup, I go for a layup. It was nothing like that. It was the most intense, hardest game you could watch, but the most beautiful basketball you could ever watch in your life happened last night. Whatever X's team tried to do, they had no answers. And they tried, trust me. They tried very hard. But Mark Windy getting to whatever he wanted, Elliot Dweck getting to whatever he wanted. And then I just got to shout him out before I forget. Jacob Zakai. He heard my words last week, and a lot of people spoke about him. And he came up to me before the game. He's like, I heard what you said, and I understand it, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something different tonight. He was perfect last night. He had a double-double. Perfect game by Jacob Zakai. He deserves the love. He heard the noise. It can't be only one game. But from that one game that we spoke about, that was an insane performance from him and from the rest of his team. It was just so nice to watch. If anybody wants to watch basketball, go watch Elliot Dweck's team last night. It was crazy.
You think Mark actually makes a difference to the squad now?
Somebody made fun of you, by the way. They said apples to apples. Way off.
Yeah, okay.
Mark was dominant, man. Elliot Razzie was guarding him. He's like, I couldn't stay in front of him. There was nothing I could do. He was just getting to wherever he wanted. And it was a pleasure to watch because that's what everybody sees in Mark. Everybody sees that type of Mark, where you need to double him or he's going to pick you apart. And if you don't double him, he's going to pick you apart. And that's exactly what he did. He made the extra pass every single time. He scored when he had to score. He scored without the ball and with the ball. And then Elliot Dweck, the dominant guy that he is, just penetrating, getting to the hole, bullying even X. He bodied X once. Went at X, took a layup, and then you have Mo Shia.
Shout out Mo Shiesty, Mo Buckets.
This guy needs to be heard. I'm telling you, he needs to be heard more. I think that
so does Cal, by the way. Cal has been somebody who's been as consistent as they come. 15, 5, and 5 is solid. 2 steals.
That's better than solid
game.
That's better than solid.
That's right.
That's pay. He's the money that he's getting paid for. Like you're paying for him. He's going above that. 100%.
Definitely become one of the most consistent players in the league.
You had on the other side.
On the opposite side, Arazi, another guy. I'm excited to see him in the league as well. A pure sniper. Is there anyone more pure than Elliot Arazi?
Pure. I mean, Gwindy, when his legs are fresh,
fine.
Because sometimes
I think of like if I have to make comparisons, more Gwindy is the Steph Curry to Elliot Arazi being, let's say, Clay.
I see that, but Jack Sayeg underrated is like Clay.
Yeah,
because he could hit the most craziest shots in your face and it goes straight in. Like this, it's ridiculous. You don't believe that it went in. Elliot Razzie, when he's set, it's going in, but he can't move around like a Jack Say can move. But it just didn't work. Jack Say got traded tonight. I understand it. Obviously, Jack is elite when he's playing with the right people. It didn't work over here. I think that Sharifian upgraded big time. Time will tell, but yeah, Jack needs to be better. I think he can be better. He's more of a Clay. When you use him the right way, Jack's egg's great.
What was Mikey's thought process doing this deal? I mean, yeah,
defense over offense.
I mean, but X is roaming the paint, right? So what
he did a horrible. They scored 106 points.
Right.
X was X. It wasn't X's fault. Everybody's blowing by everybody, and then Jacob Zakai, jumper, layup, Shia, layup, Cal, three. I felt bad. The only guy that didn't do anything was Edmund, but he didn't miss Edmund. He took one attempt, I think. He sat down. He enjoyed the show just like everybody else on the sideline. But
By the way,
Mikey, by the way, he played phenomenal. He played really, really good last night. His drive to the basket, his determination. He just wanted to win. But when you don't get stops, you're not going to win the game.
by the way, has anyone ever scored more than Edmund Antony in a game in your league?
47 points. I've had more points, but it was a long time ago, way before the league evolved. So,
Yeah, that don't count. That's like the Wilt Chamberlain 100 points.
yes. There's no
Don't
film.
count.
There's no film. I'm
There's
old.
no film. It didn't happen. bro.
There's no film. I'm old.
Oh man.
Okay. The two matchups were phenomenal. The first game with Mike beating Sammy Shabbat at the buzzer was insane. You had X versus Elliot Dweck All-Star matchup. It was a pleasure to watch. And then you have like a more of a defensive team in Teddy Cohen versus newly comer Joey Cohen. First came back in a couple of weeks since he got married, plus the holidays. Teddy Cohen's waiting for us right now. Special guest appearance. Let me.
Yes, sir. Ted.
Yo.
Oh, nice.
Yo.
Hey, boys.
The
I don't
main
see-
man, guys. Teddy Tico Cohen, point god. What's going on, T?
He's
How you
not.
doing, bro?
I love you, but he ain't a point guard. Please.
Why are you disrespecting me already?
Please.
I haven't been on the call for more than 5 seconds.
That's what I do. I say how it is, and then he just praises.
He's like the Charles Barkley. You know, he
Yeah,
has
he's
like
Chuck.
a free
He's
reign
Chuck.
to say whatever he wants.
He's Chuck. Mike, thank you for inviting me on. It's a
It's
privilege.
It's an honor
Privilege.
to have you as well, Teddy.
What's going on, boys?
We want to talk about your matchup. Do a little like, basic shit. Talk about the league, and then we'll get into more fun stuff. a
All
little
right.
bit
Well,
sooner, but-
before talking about the league, can we talk about Sammy's buzzer last night? That was tough. That was
Oh,
extremely
yeah.
tough.
It was
No,
the first.
was in
It was
what,
the first
2 seasons
15
in a
minutes
row?
of the video.
Yeah.
that was no, that was next level toughness.
Was that you saw it?
I watched the video.
Oh, you watched it. Is that one of the craziest shots you've ever seen?
One of the craziest shots I've ever seen.
Mike was asking, what's tougher, that or Mike
No.
Nackins shot in the corner?
Mike
What?
Nackins. No, it's not even close.
Not even close.
Mike Nackins' shot is the most legendary shot.
Right, because he won
Because
the
it was
title.
the finals and championship, and Sharifian's team was undefeated.
Correct.
So it was the whole thing. But Sammy Shabbat's shot attempt, no one can take it. I think the only guy that can actually make that type of shot, maybe, is Jackie Haber because of how high he jumps in the air when he shoots.
Maybe, but
Jackie would have gotten blocked on that shot.
maybe I don't know the way Sammy shoots and he was fading. He was fading to his left. I don't know. It's insane.
Yeah.
Maybe Gwindy is the only other guy I can think of that could
Uh,
hit that shot.
Gwindy could hit. Yeah, that's actually another one. I take it back. You're right. Good call.
Crazy.
Let's talk about your matchup this week. It was a little bit of a scare. You versus Joey Cohen. He hasn't played in a month, and you
He's
let
a-
him live in the free throw line.
It's a free throw merchant.
How
10
many free throws?
made is crazy on 19 points.
Yo, how many did he make?
10 free throws made.
I don't know. It doesn't say attempts, but 10 free throws he made on 19 points.
Yeah. Talk, Mike.
Well, what do you think of your team's performance? Don't you can praise a couple of guys. You can say if you need more from other guys. We know one guy you really can't stand. We could shit on him this entire podcast if you want.
I know. I hate Towel. I hate it.
No, we're not talking about
I
Towel.
know.
You know who you are, and if Teddy wants to announce it, he can announce it. He
no,
deserves
no
to
need.
get shitted on. He
There's
deserves
no
it.
need.
Yeah, I really want to know who this is.
You don't know? Oh
There's no
man.
need. There's no need.
Oh, okay, we're gonna let it go.
But a little bit about the game yesterday.
He's
Honestly,
on his team. Wait, real quick. He's on your team?
We're not gonna say it, because then you're gonna put 1+1.
matter. Again about the game yesterday. Honestly, it was a huge game for us. We were 2-2, and like 2-3 is a big difference from 3-2. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those games like in the middle of the season where you need a win. And I knew Sharif wasn't playing, and they said Le'Veon was subbing. So we had Monopola for Alfax and Ali subbing. And like I just wanted to make sure coming into the game that we didn't play lazy. Because like the 10 o'clock game, you could come in lazy and next thing you know, you're down 10, down 5 or whatever it is. So we started out down. Joey's just tough, honestly. He's tough to stop. I don't know if it's because he's so big, but like when he attacks going downhill, unless you have somebody guarding him or maybe even two guys like
What'd you
down
guys
low,
do? What was your plan?
we were in a man to man and Towel was guarding him.
Isaac played good defense on him. He just creates a lot of contact.
He creates a lot of contact. He definitely creates a lot of contact, and I also think that it helped us though at the end of the game. Like throughout the game, we were looking at like, okay, he was going to the foul line and it was not what we wanted. But when you look at the final score, we gave up like 50 points, and all of his points were on free throws. So like they didn't really have much rhythm as a team. But
It's
we
true.
didn't.
They barely had any field goals.
Yeah, but we didn't do a good job of just finishing the game. We went up 11, and then they cut it back to 9, 7, 5. They ended up cutting it to 3 with the ball. They had 2 chances to take the lead or tie the game, and then we made a few stops and ended up winning. But I think my team, just in general, no matter what, every game that we play, we're always going to be in the game just because of how hard we play. Aaron, Towel, like these guys are dogs. Even Dave Miz, by the way, who's been very good, very good. He's exactly what you
Such a
want. Like,
media trained
But
answer.
let me ask you a question, Teddy.
but
Is there anybody on your team that's
The
shockingly?
hell is that, T? We play so hard. Shut up,
no, they
bro.
do. We play. I was telling Aaron after the
He's
game.
generic. Hello, Shimmy.
That's
He's
such a
generic. He's just
media
gonna say
trained
what the camera
answer.
needs to be said. He's a good sweetheart. He's a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
No,
Is
no,
there
no.
any?
What is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is there not truth
I
to that?
agree. No, he
No
does
matter
play
what, we're
hard.
gonna
He plays
play
the
every
right
game.
way. He's a 3-and-D player.
Who doesn't play hard? Like that's such a. That's
There's
such
a lot of guys. What does that
Of
mean?
course, there's guys who don't play hard.
All right, fine, whatever.
You could see the way he plays. Like he gives you 100%. You
You,
know.
you know, one of the reasons I'm going to say the name. I don't care. One of the reasons why
Yeah, damn right.
Allie Greenstein wanted off your team is because you play too hard, and he's not like that. Yeah, there you go, Shimmy. That's one guy that doesn't really care. That doesn't play hard. He can't physically, like when you yelled at him 2 weeks ago, like Allie, wake the fuck up. He couldn't comprehend that in his head, and I applaud that. I love that attitude. Even if you're having a bad game, you can win a basketball game just by playing hard. You can get
affect the game by playing hard for
Teddy,
sure.
think about it. It was such a close game with 5 minutes to go, and what'd you do? You remember the play?
The steal.
Steal.
Layup. It was
The
a 3-point
steal.
game.
He's playing up close on Le'Veon's body. He stole the biggest possession of the game and ended up going on a 10-0 run because of that possession.
Yeah, we went on a big run after that.
Huge run after that.
I was annoyed though because the game shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. Like that's a game we need to be up 10-15, but they just made shots towards the end of the game.
So
Yeah.
I actually think like you went before you said you were at 2-3 and 3-2, it would have been a shitty feeling. It's not true because if you're 2-3, but you played 5 great games and the losses you had were versus the best teams, and you just lost, and you just need to fix that little thing, it's not the end of the world. But if you lose to a team like Joey Cohen's team, where they're not the strongest, they're very weak, that's a way bigger loss than
Agreed,
just
100%.
having a loss.
100%. If you don't win the games that you need to win, you're not going to be good.
That would have been a horrible loss. I'm not shitting on Joey Cohen's team, but they're just struggling as a team. They're not there.
I mean, listen, they were missing Sharif, which could have helped them a lot. Even though Steve was okay, it wasn't really aggressive much, but like you said, that they were struggling, and that's a game we needed to win.
It 100% needed to be convincing. It wasn't that convincing, but you guys ended up.
No, but you know those games where you feel like you're not going to lose.
That was it.
Like last night, I didn't feel like they were in control at any point. I felt like we were in control the whole time, and it was just a matter of when we were going to wake up and start playing harder, and then go on a little run. And then we ended up going on a run.
Yeah, you ended up winning by 14 points. You guys played great as a team. Tal didn't have his usual performance, but there's times, Teddy, where you give it up way too much, and you don't.
I agree.
You don't control the game. You rely on your teammates to take you home, and then there's times where the reason why you're only up by 2 is because.
I agree. 100%.
What does that mean?
I think Tico needs to be. Tico could have had layup after layup last night. No joke. There's teams that are gonna play good defense on Tico, but last night, not one of them. It wasn't. You have Joey Adid guarding Teddy, and I'm sorry, but Joey's sleeping. He said it's 10 o'clock. I don't have it in me right now.
Right. That was my point, by the way. Started coming out in that 10 o'clock game. You can't be lazy.
So how are you not going for 25, 30 points? Even
They
though
didn't
it
put
doesn't matter
Toby
about the
on him?
points, it matters about the aggression. If you are aggressive, everything opens for your team.
I
Everything.
agree.
It's
I
Why
it's
agree.
wasn't
not.
Toby
It's
guarding you?
Toby
Kobe
was
was
guarding
guarding A's,
Aaron.
bro.
Okay.
Aaron is tough. Oh my
Aaron's playing good basketball. He's getting his game back a little. There's so much more for him to grow, but he's getting his game back a little. It's nice.
He's one of the best finishers in the league. It's oh my god, the finishes he
He's
had last
Kyrie,
night
bro.
were tough.
He's
Tough.
literally Kyrie. But
He's so
this is the problem I think your team has. You guys are just small. Sorry, like when you
I
have
I
you,
agree.
you're not like small, but like you, Aaron, and Alfax as like a three guy like that's
Yeah,
a team like Sam. I don't. Did you guys play Sam? Did you guys beat
we
him? You
played
lost
Sam.
him.
Yeah, we beat him. We beat him in week one.
You beat them. Oh yeah, you guys smoked them.
It was close, but I think we ended up winning by like 5-10. But
A team like that should like a team like Richie should dominate you guys in a
I
scenario
think
like
he
him
actually
and
did
Sam.
play well.
You know,
But the
so like
thing about our team is, like you said, I know we're small. We have Dave and Towel, but also there's
I don't
games
see
like
Dave as a rim protector. Towel maybe, but
no
not Dave.
Towel. We put him on the bigs. Dave is like the guy where he'll guard a bigger guy than him, but he's always battling. Like this guy just he battles. You know what I'm saying? He makes it tough. So I don't mind putting him on like bigger guys who are stronger. You know what I'm saying? But there's also games where we're playing teams that it's tough to match up with me and Aaron. Like yesterday was a tough matchup. Kobe Z and JY, I think it was tough for them to guard me and Aaron because each one of us is looking to be aggressive and go to the hole and we're fast, like to play fast pace. So I think even though we are small, it also helps us because we get to run a lot more than we want to and we attack a lot more.
Are you finding you guys are getting out rebounded, or is that not been an issue?
Actually, no. No,
No,
honestly,
hello.
I hate to give Tal credit, but guy he rebounds, bro. He rebounds.
I'm about to say a fun fact. Last night you guys out rebounded them 30-19.
Tal, how many did he have?
No, but
10?
hold on. You're not
He had
factoring in Le'Veon's rebounds.
okay. Yeah,
That's all I'm talking.
I don't think he had much.
I don't
He
think he
was
had much
You
either.
don't
he
think he
was
had
a
10?
yeah, okay. They
No,
still didn't get out
I
rebounded.
actually don't think he did.
They didn't get out rebounded. But the only thing I would have to say if I'm looking at this box score is that you had a total of I don't know how many assists Eddie Manopla had. I don't think he had more than one assist. You had a total of 8 assists.
That's the problem.
That's my point. Is that Aaron does him, Towel does him, and that's where even Aaron can make somebody better. But Aaron's more like Kyrie. You're more like put the team on my back. I'm gonna make
I hear
sure.
it. I actually think Aaron and Tal ran a good pick and roll last night. He had a couple nice passes to Tal, and Tal was kicking it out to Dave Miz a few times, even though he missed.
Yeah,
But
he missed a couple. That would have helped the
that
assist
would have helped. But
chart.
but but I agree. The assist needs to go for sure.
Hey,
That's the
T, let me
problem.
ask you a question because I think me and Mike have a different view on what type of player you are. Do you consider yourself score first or pass first player?
Score.
He's
Score first.
Okay.
there's no way he's a pass first guy.
I
He just
I
doesn't
I
know
think people
when to
think of
be a
Tico
scorer.
as the prototypical Syrian point guard.
He's not.
Well, I used to be a lot more of a pass first point guard, but like I don't think you could expand your game and become the best. Like I don't know any top players in the community who are not able to take their own shot or create their own shot.
It doesn't make you a score first player.
No,
Like
no, but in times where you need to be aggressive late in the game, being a pass first point guard is not going to help you. Late in the game when you need to score and when or in timely possessions when you need a basket, and like Mike could tell you this, like that's what's going to make you great. All those great guys at the top of the community are know when to score and know when to get their teammates involved. That's
I don't think you're understanding my question. Like every great player needs to be able to score, to stop bleeding, to
correct.
make a
Correct.
big
That's
shot.
my point.
That's not what I'm saying. Like Steve Nash is not a score first player, and he was still taking the big shot. He's not kicking it out to Barbosa for them unless he's wide open, right? Like so. My question is like, how are you wired? Are you wired like, hey, I got to get my guys going, and then if they're not going, I'm going, or
That
is it
how he's
I'm getting like Aaron Azos is a score first player. He's not looking for anybody else unless he's doubled, and he still might fucking shoot it. So like same thing with me. Same
What,
thing
bro?
with
Still
Sam.
might shoot.
I love this question, Jimmy, honestly, because Teddy for sure is. I got to get my guys involved first, 100%.
He's
So
a pass first player. That's my
Well,
opinion.
I'll tell you what I think sometimes. Like even playing in Mike's league, if I'm looking to score all the time, then that's going to be the rest of the flow for the rest of the team.
But it's not
If
true. It's not true because when you look to score, I've always told you this. When you look to score, now the game opens up for everybody else. It's not true because you're not Aaron Azos. Aaron Azos, when he looks to score, it's just the basket. Nobody else. But you're not that guy. You will pass it if you get double teamed. You will pass it if you're driving and somebody cuts with you. It's very different.
And I think players know that. Like when I have the rock, guys know if I'm getting in my bag, it's like, yo, next possession. Like I know
Yes.
next day. With with
That's
someone
not
like you, they know
Tico.
if you're attacking, if they cut,
No.
if they swing from the wing to the corner, they know they might touch it.
That's not Tico. That's not Tico. Tico will
No.
still make the pass.
That's what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Deep
Correct.
down, you're a score first guy, but you don't choose to be. Like he just said, you go into the game saying, "I need to get my game involved, my teammates
Right.
involved."
That I gotta counter my mental. Like,
Yes. I definitely say my teammates should be involved, but similar to like the way Mike plays, like Mike plays the style where he's looking to be aggressive, not necessarily to score a pass, but like he knows what comes with him being aggressive, whether it's making the right pass or if the pass isn't there, he's gonna look for a shot. Like it's like throughout the course of the game is like how I figure out whether or not I can be aggressive.
but
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think not to glaze Mike, but I think Mike's one of one in that scenario where he really knows. I think his IQ is really there. He knows, okay, I gotta score or I gotta play make. Like,
Let me just put it this way: when I look to score, everything opens up for my teammates. Everything. But when I just look to make my teammates, oh, I got to move the ball, I got to get them. I start sucking. I start
That by the
playing.
way, that's a problem that's the problem I have. That's the exact problem I have. Not like looking to just look for teammates when I'm not even putting any pressure on defenses. That's the problem. Because
You're
you
not
could do this
challenging anybody.
correct exactly. You could do the same thing. You could be aggressive and look to have your teammates involved at the same time. Because it like kind of goes hand in hand. That's where I need to improve on for sure.
All right, kind of like switch gears a little bit because I don't want to talk too much like nerdy basketball. Let's make it a little bit more fun for some of the casual viewers.
Yo, who's the top viewer on
Who's
the
the
pod?
top viewer? What does that mean?
Who's the top viewer on the pod?
I don't know.
Oh,
The
you don't
top
know?
viewer? What does that mean?
Who's like your number one guy
My
who
number one
watches
fan?
and gives the comments? Probably Foliak, no? Ellie. Definitely McFoley.
Everyone shows love. Everyone
Yeah?
shows love. Yes, besides Tico.
Yeah, because they want you to give them the 8 o'clock game every week.
I can shout out a few people who gave love on the pod. Shout out Steve Miz. Shout out Aton. Shout out
Gettysburg, bro. Hallie
shout out
soon.
Leon.
Hallie soon.
Yeah, Zach Asun.
Hallie soon is Hallie soon's
I got a lot of feedback from doing this podcast. Hopefully we can make it fun. We have a lot of questions for you, Tico.
I'm ready.
Before we start, curveball, because we typed up some questions. We have, but I have a question for the both of you. All right, and we'll start with a little bit educational. All right. I know a lot of young guys when they move up and they want to play in better leagues, it's happened to me. I don't think more so Teddy or Mike, maybe you're just built different, but like Teddy grew up in a system. He's been playing organized basketball for a while, so he sees things a little differently. But a lot of guys, when they move up, the game is too fast. They don't know how to read things, right? Like and I think you guys do a good job of doing this, like reading the second layer of defenses, knowing when like someone like Sam is in the paint and saying, hey, when Mike drives, you're the helper. I'm kicking to the guy in the corner and kind of disguising what they're really doing. How do you guys digest that information? And what would you tell a young player? Like, hey, look for these cues on the court. Like a generic basketball coach would be like, keep your head up when you're dribbling. That doesn't really help you understand what the defense is trying to do and where the weak spots are. So what nugget of advice would you guys each give to someone who's trying to develop their IQ?
Question. Mike, you start.
I don't mind going. I've always told this to Teddy. Luka Doncic, LeBron James, they didn't practice having IQ. They just naturally had IQ. Kevin Durant's been dying to have LeBron or Luka's IQ since he entered the league. The most assists he's ever averaged was 5 assists. It wasn't insane numbers. And he's been dying to be that playmaker that Luka or LeBron is. But it's not something you can just shimmy or you're just going to go and average 9 assists or make the right pass every single time. It's just you grow up, you understand the game a little different than the next person, and that's one of the reasons why a guy like LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time because
Yeah,
he was
but
born.
I don't mean assists. I just mean like
I
making the
know.
right reads.
He reads it. He doesn't lead the league in assists, LeBron, but he reads the play almost every single time. That's him instincts. It's nothing more than that. Can you
So you don't
work on
have
it?
any advice. You're basically saying if you don't
I
got it,
think
you don't
I
got it.
think it's very hard. Like Malik Monk, he's a scorer. How much more are you gonna get out of him? You're not gonna get much. You're gonna get
Geez,
scoring.
the young people are doomed. Do you have any advice?
Daddy,
Well,
you
for
I
have
Mike,
advice
they're
for
no,
that?
no,
screwed.
first, I think Mike is right to
I
an
asked you
extent.
for advice, Mike. You said there ain't no
I don't.
advice.
I don't. I think it's just you're naturally
No,
born with it.
Mike's right to an extent. Like guys, they just naturally have a great IQ, but a lot of it, I think comes from watching ball. Like you need to watch a lot of ball, whether it's like guys in the community or even like college ball is a good example because like you could kind of compare them to guys in our community, and you have to see what's happening on the floor, like off the ball. You could recognize what's happening, and then in the game when you're in those situations, it's like second nature of where you need to pass the ball. Like Mike, when he's, for example, Mike, you're running a pick and roll, you know where your players are and you know where you're going to go with the ball. You're just waiting for the defender to react because it's just second nature to you. So I think a lot of it comes with watching
I
basketball.
don't even really know where they are. I just understand the game.
Exactly, because you don't even think. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think I play at my pace. I don't speed it up ever. And if somebody's doubling me or someone's rolling, someone's protecting the roller, I just calm down. If you want
By
to
the
be a
way,
playmaker, you have to play at your pace, nobody
By the way,
else's
uh,
pace.
T's 100% right. That's kind of how I figured it out. A lot of times when people watch basketball, they're watching
Jimmy, who told
highlights.
you figured it out?
yo,
Well,
come on,
I did
bro.
Nobody
figure it
told
out.
you.
Oh
I
Nobody
did
man.
told
figure.
you you figured it out.
Yo,
Don't make
shut your
up
old
stuff for
ass up,
yourself.
bro.
Why
I'm
are you
telling you right
telling
now.
yourself you figured it out?
Hey,
Bro,
listen, I definitely had a lot of growth since I first came in. I was deer in the headlights when I first played in better, elite ball. And am
Agreed.
I there yet all the way? Am
I
I
got
on
you for
your
free one
level?
season.
No, but like you said, maybe I'll never be there. But I definitely understand what's going on now, especially in rotations, tagging the roller, these kinds of concepts. And I think that comes from, like T said, you got to watch basketball, but watch it cohesively, not just a lot of people watch like SGA cook or Kobe cooking. Like that really isn't basketball.
Yeah,
Knowing
if you go to details, it's a big difference.
exactly.
correct. Well, it's funny. Also, I think like one other part of it, Mike, you mentioned like pace. I think like the difference between a vet and a rookie. Like I didn't even know this when I was like younger. Even now, I still don't understand. But pace is such an important part of the game. It's like a difference maker. Guys that play with good pace are always reading the floor and seeing what's happening. Or even it doesn't necessarily have to be to play make. Like guys like Jonah who plays slow, his own speed. He's such a good scorer because he's playing at his own pace. Even Mike
100%.
sometimes too.
100%.
Like
Mo D in his prime,
Mo D
he
plays at his
played
own pace.
slow. In his prime, Mo D played slow, then sped it up, and then went back to
He
playing slow.
he plays at his own pace. Mo,
So,
a great example.
Give me a guy that was a really good example. Jonah. Give me another guy who's really elite. But maybe like Jonah still is a score first guy. Who would you say is like a underrated IQ, gets glue guy, gets the guys going offensively?
Believe it or not, Hasoon right now at this point, even though like he obviously has a bag, he has a great bag, but he doesn't show it because he's still in that phase where like he wants to be a good team player, and that's great. I think he's excellent at his role right now. Not to say he's not going to be a first option on a team, but he is great at getting your teammates involved, making the right plays. He doesn't make mistakes. He does his job. He does his job, and everybody likes to play with him. Everyone. So I think Hasoon's a great answer.
Yeah, pretty good.
that's true.
Mike,
He's
you think?
also a guy. Yes, I agree. He's a guy that naturally has it. He understands the game
He understands
more
the game.
than most people.
But also at a point he needs to step up and he needs to take
Will,
the next step.
That's what I was saying
will he
last week.
step up?
He has the tools to take the next step. Now, whether or not he's going to take the next step, that's a different
He's
question.
only 19.
Certain guys you can see that have the talent. He has the talent, you know?
I agree. 100%.
I agree as well.
He makes it far everywhere he goes. Also,
He's
there's
a,
a
he's a,
reason for that. There's
he's
a
a great X
reason.
factor. He's a beast. He's such a beast.
Hello, he's been in the finals in every single season in my league. I've happened to beat him every single time, but
Yo,
he's been there. He's been
come
there.
on, bro. Bro, come on.
I gotta put some shit on. I gotta shit on a couple people, man.
Charles Barkley, bro. It's a new nickname. I'm telling you.
Chuck, bro. Chuck, bro.
Chuck. All right, Mike. You wanna rattle off some questions that
So I was with Tico last on Tuesday. I told him I gave him a hint on one of the questions. I think people will love this question. I only one. I wanted him to
fine.
understand what type of questions we're gonna ask. One of the questions: any player, past or present, if you got to steal one of their moves and make it your move, which player would it be?
Wait, time out. Pass or are you talking about like anyone ever or like in the
Anyone ever in our community.
You're talking
Oh, in the
not in the
community.
NBA.
In our community, not NBA. NBA,
Yeah,
I would
yeah, that's
love the
easy. That's
fadeaway.
stupid.
I would love.
No, well, okay. I actually have an answer for both. But
Okay.
I was thinking about like which guys in the community have great moves. Mike, this is an underrated one. I wonder what you're gonna say. Mark Braha's pull-up jumper, I
Wow.
think, is
Fair one.
so tough, so
Wow.
tough. And it's such an underrated shot because at any time on the floor, late in the game when they need a bucket, and he's very simple with his moves. He doesn't try to do too much. He goes to his spot, he elevates, and he has
I
like that high
love that
release.
call, man. Oh
That's a
my
good
god.
call.
Because you know why I love the call? Because if you've seen him in his prime, that's how good he was. That type of shot was how good he was. He was insane.
Anytime he wants to go to a spot, he's gonna shoot the ball. You're not gonna block him. It's all a matter of whether or not
what
he's
a
gonna
call.
miss.
I love that call, man.
That's a very good
Come on,
call.
no? I was like, who has
Wow. I didn't
good-
think of
good
Mark
move?
at all.
His pull-up
And I
jumper.
definitely thought you were gonna go with like a crossover or
Jackie.
but like a very fundamental
He
pull.
keeps the game simple. He keeps everything simple. If you watch Mark, he doesn't do anything out of the ordinary. He doesn't go behind his back between the legs. He has in and out cross
It's
and
all
just a
simple.
cross
His game
back.
is simple.
His game is simple. He has a nice jab step, and he loves going to his pull-up shot, and it's effective. He's tough. He's
I
tough.
love that call. That was a great call.
And then NBA, I was thinking about it also. Like you can't really compare the NBA to the guys in the community just because there's levels
It's crazy. What a difference.
different. But Brunson actually, like if you watch him, he's so he's like gifted. It's crazy how good he is because he's
He's
6'1".
small. Yes, exactly.
And you know why? Like I think there's certain players in like the NBA, for example, where or even like when you play in the community, Mike, as you're a scorer, let's say, you're looking to have your defender off balance, right? So you're gonna try to make your move just to keep your defender off balance. That's your goal, to score, to be aggressive. Guys that like Kyrie and like Brunson in the NBA, the defender's already off balance before they even make their move. Like they're already guessing before a guy like if before Brunson even makes his move, a defender's guessing where he wants to go. And the reason why they're so good is because their counters are so tough. Like any move you give, Kyrie has a counter. He knows where to go, and that's why like
I
they're so
think
effective.
Wait,
I
was there
think
a specific
Kyrie.
move you mentioned? I didn't hear a move.
He's just talking about
Brunson,
player
Just a
type.
player.
Player type. I
Brunson's
think.
footwork.
Hello, Teddy. I think that Kyrie plays like Kobe in a smaller player, so it's different. Counter, pull up, jumper in your face, left-handed floater, right-handed. But Jalen Brunson, the way he plays, he scores all on body work, on bumping you, avoiding you, bumping you again, stepping back, then you falling for it. It's two different types of scoring. One is more
Absolutely.
pure,
Yeah,
and
more
one
like
is more
Melo
bullet.
than Kobe.
What?
Absolutely.
More like a smaller Melo. Like we're gonna say Kyrie's a smaller Kobe, let's say. Melo was that physical, grinded out player. Jalen has that same trait.
Yes,
Bro,
yes, a
he's
little like that.
so tough.
Yeah, if you can learn his body, you can do anything because he's 6'1" playing with 7-foot guys. You're playing with 6'2" guys. There's no excuse.
He keeps defenders guessing. They're guessing before he even makes his
I
move.
agree to that. I agree with that.
It's crazy. It's crazy how tough he is. I've honestly never seen a player as gifted as him at his size. He's insane.
It's true.
Insane. Insane.
All right, yo, T, quick this or that. All right.
Okay.
All right. It's not,
These are easy questions.
These are easy. It's just like whatever.
All right.
I can't see him making. It's easy questions.
I'm curious what you think, but zone or man?
Man, 100%.
It's not even close.
Not even
Really?
close.
Yeah.
I think if we have Sam on here, he'll say zone.
No, Sam only plays man.
I think
Really?
I think zone sometimes slows you down defensively and you become lazy throughout the game.
Bro, zone is so predominant in Syrian basketball. I don't know what you guys are saying, man.
I agree, but it's like the cheap way out. It's like you
Everyone
can't.
does it.
I understand it, but it's like the cheat. You can't defend, so let's play a zone because we can't stand in front of the guy.
It's not about can't. No, it's about like you have two non-shooters. We're playing zone. I don't care how good our man-to-man defense is.
I get it. It's just I knew Teddy was saying, man.
Man, for
There
sure.
was no question.
Man, for sure. For
All
sure.
right, triple double or 40 points.
Oof, oof, oof. Ooh, that's a great question. For
Hey,
me, I would say
yeah.
40 points. I'm gonna say 40.
Yes,
And Mike,
I'm
I
happy.
think I would
I'm
say
happy.
triple double.
No, I'm happy you said 40 points
40,
because the mentality that he needs to have is to be that scorer.
40, 40.
I'll say
Yeah.
triple double. Just
Because you
similar
can't
to T,
pass.
like
That's
he
why.
wants to be.
Yo.
Because Jimmy, you
Yo,
can't pass. So when you have
this
10
is shade
assists,
about,
it's a
bro.
miracle.
Unbelievable.
You
Shit's
got
on his
one
own
more.
teammates like that. One more. This one's probably easy, but if it follows the same trend that T has taken this whole pod, game-winning shot or game-winning steal.
Are you crazy? A game-winning shot, not even
I
close.
thought you were gonna come on here because this is one thing we didn't talk about enough, honestly, which is also Mike is pretty good at this, but you guys get a lot of steals. You guys play good defense. You guys play with hard on defense. A little bit less Mike. Mike got a little older. He likes playing the help defense,
I don't
free
play any
safety. He doesn't like taking a guy
He
out of
plays
the
D
game.
when he
Like,
needs to. When he needs to, he plays
yeah,
D.
exactly. Like more so Elliott I've seen, but like there's a few guys in this league that are like, yo, we need to take this guy out. I'm gonna take him out of the game. And none of anything you've said today has given us any inclination that you like defense at all. You just want to be a scorer. You want to drop 50 points, 2 assists, and then you've proven to everyone that you're
Because he
a
wants to
shooting
change his
guard now, I
attitude.
guess.
He wants to change his attitude.
Change the attitude. 100%. Mike's right. Got to change the attitude. That's right.
Whatever.
I have one for you, Teddy. Who's 3 guys you personally enjoy playing with throughout your career? 3
With
guys.
or against?
With. You could do both. If you could do,
Stay with.
All right, with. We'll do with. 3 guys you enjoy. You don't have to say me. I know you're gonna say me. Don't say me.
I was gonna say Mike because not because of the chemistry on the court, just because of the way that he pushes me. Like for me, sometimes where I need to improve on is just to remind myself to be aggressive and then to stay locked into the game. When I was playing with Mike, he kept reminding me, stay aggressive, stay aggressive, stay aggressive. You miss a shot, don't worry about it. Stay aggressive. So I always like playing with Mike for that reason. Lifer for sure. Not even a question.
I didn't get that type of answer, by the way, but whatever.
What?
It's okay. For
What?
sure. He didn't
For
give me
sure,
that fucking
Lifer.
love.
For sure, Lifer.
Okay.
Can I pause you for a second? You're always like you say you want to be a score first guy. You're always drafting a combo guard. This guy has Aaron Azos, Sammy Shabbat for 2 years in a row. So what are you even saying? I thought you're trying to set these guys up for
I
success.
thought Aaron was a steal in the draft. I don't know how he
Well, he's
just
playing-
went
he-
for
And
he's
those.
making up for
Sammy
it.
2 years in a row.
Sometimes you
You've
need a
played next to
bucket.
Josa. You've
But
played
you
with
are
Al
the
Nasseri
bucket,
for
Teddy.
years. So
No,
what do you,
Sammy's he's different type of bucket. Sammy and Shimmy are in like that same bucket tier. You know?
bro?
Like
But you make no sense. You're saying you want to be a scorer, but you have a guy that's flooding your own backcourt
you can't
every
be
season.
okay, but sometimes you play with guys that take the pressure off of you and allow you to be more aggressive. Like when I play with Mike, he allowed me to be more aggressive because he was on the floor and defenses had to focus on him. If I'm playing with all guys who are role players, it's tough for me to just, be in attack mode all the time because the defense is so focused on me.
I agree, but that's how you know how to get your own basket. You learn how to score.
You learn. Yeah, for sure. You definitely learn how to score.
You learn how to score, and you would be shocked how much easier it is when you go through that.
I agree 100%.
It's so much harder to score when you're playing with great players. It's way harder.
Depending on the players, like when I said Lifer, like Lifer makes it easy.
No, yeah, Lifer's not a scorer. I don't care if anybody hears this. Let Lifer hear this.
No,
He's
not a
No, he's
scorer.
not a scorer. He's
He
not.
knows he's not. He says he's not a
He's
scorer.
not a scorer.
You know LeBron James in 2018, he lost all of his teammates, and then he had 40-point games in the finals.
Bro was tough. Tough.
But that's my point. There was nobody to help him, so he didn't rely on anybody. So he figured it out. Same thing that could happen to you, but you just you're a pussy. This is what Shimmy said.
Come on, Shim.
No, I didn't say you're pussy. I said his drafts don't reflect.
You have one more guy that you enjoy playing with?
Yeah, BB. Nathan BB.
Okay, I like that. That's a secret one.
Wait, you said BB Lifer and who?
BB. I mean, I won't say Mike, so I'll give you another guy who's great to
Right.
play with.
I have one in my head.
For me,
Yeah. But
Matt, are you
maybe
just thinking Ellie Dweck?
no.
Hmm. It's a great question.
It's easy if I tell you.
By the way, you named two bigs. I've never seen you draft a good big.
Yeah, none of them want to play in Mike's league. What the hell are you laughing at, bro?
Oh, you suck.
Who are you thinking, Mike?
Sharifian.
Yeah, I
Wow.
just don't want to give him the credit. Yeah, text me after the podcast, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't give him the credit. Shrifian's one of the easiest guys ever to play with, bro.
That's why it's enjoyable.
It's true.
We were talking about it, Shimmy, like last week, because we played Mike's team in league, and the way Sharif finishes, like you don't, there's nobody who finishes the way he does.
He's
No
a,
homo.
he's
No
a
homo.
number 1, number
How's
2,
that
number
homo?
3, number 4,
Oh.
number 5 option. Yeah. One question. Who's the most you enjoy playing against? Who do you look up? Who do you enjoy? What matchup do you
Jackie.
enjoy the most? Jackie for sure, right?
For sure.
But
For sure.
Shimmy, tell him he's been teaming up with Jackie the last.
No, but
fucking-
Jackie's picking him, so that's
I know,
okay.
that's
He
not
drafted
okay.
me, bro. I'm not the captain. Jackie for sure because
But
And-
Jackie thinks you're gonna set him up. No. You're the point guard. Wait till
Nah.
Jackie's not gonna hear this. He's got
Jackie's
better
so
things to do.
he's my favorite guy to play against because if you aren't playing 100%, he's gonna
Yo,
make you pay for your mistakes.
He's a killer, man.
He make you pay. So he makes you play your hardest. That's
I
why he's
agree.
so fun to play against.
One last question for me, and then we can wrap this up. Do you have a moment that sticks out to you forever, either good or bad? One moment that you remember. It could be high school, it could be Eminem, it could be TNL, it could be any moment you've ever had. You don't have to say when I held the championship and I won, when you had 2 points in the finals. You don't have to bring those up.
When you said that we won in the finals, can you say that?
Yeah, one moment for you individually.
Whoa.
It's such a bad question. You know that?
Why? I
It's
had
so
my moment.
open-ended.
You want me to tell you my moment? My
What's your
moment
moment?
was against
What's
Teddy
that?
Cohen when he was guarding me when he was 17 years old. That was my moment.
Yeah, he was on steroids that game. I remember that game. My God, Mike.
One moment, Teddy.
He closed
have
his
one?
eye. He was shooting with his eyes closed.
Yeah,
I had
it
a
was great.
moment.
But do you have a moment or you don't have one yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
I think
It's a
you
good-
had a moment, but you didn't finish the job in Hot Shot when you had that special run, but you fell short. That was a great moment, but you didn't finish the job.
No, because when I was
I was
playing,
on that
wasn't-
team. You're acting like you're just talking to him. I was on that team.
Oh, what's the
Fucking
shade
guy,
about,
bro.
bro?
You were the cheerleader. What
That's
did you
crazy,
play?
Get your
bro.
ass out, bro. You were the one who recruited me. You
Ah.
went down and recruited me. Everyone who's listening to this, do not
You're
believe
the only one that I could get
Talks
approved.
nonsense.
Joe wasn't letting anybody get approved. Shimmy Rubin, who the fuck is he?
Yeah, well, we almost got there, and then Isaac Towell took us out. And Isaac Towell's on roids that game.
Oh my God. Yeah, he hasn't aged a day since, no?
Yeah, it
Bro,
looks the
bro
same.
looks the same. Bro looks the same.
100%.
Whatever.
So no one moment, or you don't have
Not
one
yet.
yet.
Not yet. But I'll let you know if there is a moment.
So you,
One last question. Who's the biggest clown / comedian in Eminem or just in ball that you play with all day? You can't be serious because the guy's just too fucking hilarious.
Natkin, bro. Mike Nat is.
that's a good one. 100%.
He's first team all goofy. He's first team all goofy.
Teddy, if you had to nominate one person for next week's episode, who do you nominate?
Hassoun, Zach Hassoun.
Oh, this guy's raving about him, man.
Zach Hassoun, bro. He's begging to be on the pod. He's
Ah,
begging.
Yeah, he really is. He's got to be on the pod.
He's definitely
We
going to
gotta
be on the
save
pod.
it. He's a special guest. We gotta
He's
stick in
great.
the Ticos until we get to someone like Zach Hassoun.
Why? Who's
Tico
coming on next
first-
week?
Tico, first ever podcast. It's an honor to
I
have
appreciate
Tico
it.
on
I
the board.
appreciate it.
I hope he understands how much I love him because I wouldn't ask him as my first person if I didn't have that much love for
Yeah,
him. So,
yeah. He pushed it. He pushed me, Mike. I appreciate it. I wish you guys. I hope you guys lose this season. I really do. I really do. If you didn't win the past 4 seasons, then I would hope you
no,
win.
but if you don't win, you should root for me.
No, Baton. I want Baton to win.
Oh no, no,
I'm
Baton.
kidding. I'm kidding. Nobody wants
No,
Baton to win.
nobody
No.
wants that. Stop
way.
it.
LD. I want LD to win.
Okay, I like
yo,
that. That's a great one. I like LD.
They scored 110 points yesterday.
It's mad, crazy.
Is X good?
He had 33 points. He dominated the game, but they gave up 110. What do you think? Before we go, what do you think about the trade Jack said for?
That was a great trade for Sharifian.
Do they become contenders?
No. What? No.
No contenders. Jack Sage's not that guy.
They still don't have size. They're not
They're-
big anymore.
Joey
They don't
Cohen's
have defense.
is solid size.
Joey Cohen, bro. The guy doesn't even want to play.
He didn't play hard last night.
No,
I guess you're right.
no, bro. He hasn't played hard since he came back from Israel.
But I'll give a shout out to Mark Windy for hearing what we said, and he played extremely hard last night
Mark's a beast,
and
bro.
had MVP.
Mark's a beast.
So great shout out to him. Shimmy, you could take us home.
All right, boys. Appreciate it.
Shim,
Thanks
it's
for
great
listening to
speaking to you.
Yap for a cool 55 this week. And Tico, first ever Yap session guest. We appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it.
And,
Appreciate it.
Till next week, guys.
Talk to you later.
Take
Peace.
care, guys.